On a windswept frontier of ancient Britannia stands a wall. Not just any wall, but a stone barrier built nearly 2,000 years ago by the rugged hands of Roman legionaries. This is Hadrian's Wall. Morning guys, this is day 2. It's very windy and a bit wet outside. I've not ventured out of my tent yet, but we'll have to see what it's like. I've just left. I'm about to go up onto the hills there. It's pretty exposed. It's going to be windy and wet. Even the sheep are shielding from the wind. It's really windy up here. Just sheltered behind the wall, but if I stand up, here's the wall. You can see it trailing all through over that hill. There's a steep old hill there. Gotta go up that. The wind and rain have eased off now. It's a bit more pleasant. We are going up those hills there, so I think it's going to be exposed again in a little bit. There's a ginger sheep there. There's a wall there. Down in the valley there used to be the iconic Sycamore Gap tree, a 150-year-old tree. Sadly, it was felled by an act of vandalism, but as I approached it, I saw a sign letting people know that new life had sprouted from it. It has brightened up here. It's still quite windy, but a lot nicer than earlier. Got a nice sheltered bit here through the trees. "13 miles done so far today. Doing a good pace. Early this morning it was pretty hilly, lots of up and downs along Hadrian's Wall, but now it looks like it's fairly flat and decent path, so hopefully make good pace. Got another 10-12 miles or so left. Legs are feeling pretty tired at the moment, but they'll manage. Only got another day after this, so don't need to worry too much about keeping anything in reserves. There's a little coffee van just there in that car park, just in the middle of nowhere, which was very well needed. Had a coffee and a sausage roll, so that's definitely given me a boost now. I was getting quite hungry and I fancied some sort of proper food and a coffee. I'm now following the old Roman road. There's a road where it used to be there, and I've got a little path here to the left, which is good. Nice and easy along here. Whilst I was sat having my coffee outside the coffee van I've just stopped at, there was a man who ordered a coffee, proceeded to have one sip of it, and then threw the whole of the coffee down the drain, saying, "This is the worst coffee I've ever had." So grumpy. I feel like people like that just must be so unhappy in their lives if they get that worked up about a coffee, which actually was tasty. It was from a proper machine. So I'm not sure what he was talking about. I feel like he must be permanently grumpy in his life. Must be a horrible way to live. Imagine how stressed he must be about something that's not going well if he gets that mad about a coffee. One of the reasons I love doing my hiking and all my other activities that I do is you learn to embrace discomfort. Take this morning for example, it was chucking it down and gale force winds, but you just embrace it because you can't control the weather, but you can control your mood. So stay happy and you know the storm will pass. And that's what Stoicism's all about. It's, there are things in your life that you can't control and there's things that you can control. And the stuff that you can't control, there's no point worrying about those because you can't change the outcome of them. You just go headfirst into them, resilient and with a positive attitude. One of the key pieces of works within Stoicism is Marcus Aurelius's personal diaries. And tying this back to my walk, Marcus Aurelius was the Roman emperor, I think just after Hadrian's. I think there was someone in between. So Marcus Aurelius was alive and writing his works, his personal diary, while this wall was fully built here. Which is kind of cool, it links back. Just crossing the North Tyne River. Just looked at the map and the camp is a bit further than I thought. It's another 2 or 3 hours of walking. I'll probably get there by 7 PM I think. So it'll be basically a 11.5 hour day. I'm on mile 24. Still got 4 more miles left to do. My legs are very sore at the moment. Just pitched up now. There's my tent. Hopefully it'll dry out a little bit. Today was a pretty mammoth day. It was 28 miles, which is 45k. So my legs and feet are feeling it. Time for me to get some dinner. Another wet and windy day. You could probably hear it outside my tent. That is the wind and rain outside there. This is going to be fun. Can you tell it's windy at all? The sun has just come out. I'm going to enjoy this.